Hello guys, it's your boy RFO here, and today we are going to be playing basically a Megami Tensei Gaiden Last Bible clone. Basically like a wannabe spin-off type game. Just like Cross Hunter is basically a spin-off of Dragon Warrior Monsters. This game is a spin-off of Megami Last Bible, basically. It's called the GuruGuru Garaktas, so swirly Garaktas. And that's what GuruGuru means in translation, means swirly. So this is our guy here. He looks like he's from Last Bible. You're gonna see quickly that this guy is definitely from the Last Bible game. Um, well, definitely a clone of a Last Bible game. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. This looks just like the Megami Tensei Gaiden Last Bible 2. Looks like Revelations of Demon Slayer, which was basically the first RPG I've ever played on a handheld. There was three RPGs I had for my Game Boy Color. We were definitely gonna let's play all three. The first game I had was the first English RPG game I had, which was which was Revelations, the Demon Slayer. I played that game so fucking much. I beat the game basically. I beat the game basically. A long time ago. I probably don't remember much about the game anymore, but I remember I used to love the fuck out of that game. I was a kid. I played that shit all day, all night. I used to have like fucking eye rashes and shit because I would just sit up all night watching that shit. I mean, playing that game. And my eyes basically they got tired. They got tired of that shit, and they kind of got they're just all red always all the time because they're just tired. And yeah. Then the second game I played was a game that my dad gave me online. He was trying to shop for cheap games to give me something last minute. Um, and that game was called Great Greed, and that game is weird. Like super fucking weird. There are like there's people on there named Microwave. There's fucking like food type enemies. It's just a weird game in general. I definitely did kind of play a little bit of that. I lost Revelations to Demon Slayer. I lost that game. Even I already had beat it like three times over. I didn't even care anymore. It was still a fun game to play. I was still playing it, and I ended up misplacing it, and I lost it forever. And so yeah, I was just stuck playing Great Greed. Played that game a fuck ton of times. Never really got too far in it because it was just a weird game. It was just something to play and look at. The game never really interested me in terms of being a fucking solid ass game, but it was okay nonetheless. And so the third game was basically the staple for me that got me to Japan music. I mean Japan, yeah, Japanese music, Japanese games, Japanese everything. Yeah. So third game I had for the Game Boy Color was Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Capsules or Capsule, yeah, Capsule Monsters for the Game Boy Color. And basically, that game is basically like I don't know, like a strategy RPG type game. I liked the game a lot. I played it a lot. I didn't even know what it was. It was a Japanese game. I didn't even know. I thought like they're speaking some weird language, and then I just realized that I can't understand what the fuck they're saying. So I just tried my best to play the game. I didn't get very far into it, but I know I always wanted to play that. I had an urge to want to play that game. That's what made me learn Japanese. Kind of that's what made me take classes. I didn't finish classes, so I'm not professional. I do suck, but that's what made me want to learn how to play Japanese games. And now I can't play Japanese games because I think I know what I'm doing half the way. I can read some text, some shit. There's no point in translating when you can only read half of a text, so you're gonna be looking at me like, what the fuck did you just say? So yeah, this is GuruGuru Garaktas, Megami Tensei Gaiden spin-off, well, rip-off, shall I say. Part of the GuruGuru series, but unprecedentedly, nobody cares. This game is like a mystery. I'm surprised GameFAQs doesn't even know this game exists. It doesn't. There's no FAQ or walkthrough for this game. This game is like straight mystery. She's like, oh, you have to go catch the two things that whatever those were. So here's one. Whatever. that's nothing apparently. So yeah, and yeah, so those are the games that I got for my Game Boy Color. Basically, Monster Capsules was like the staple for me, made the way for me and shit like that. Then I went on to getting a NES for Christmas. It was supposed to be like the family NES, but it was mine's really because I was the only one who really played it. But my sisters from now and then would take it out of my room and go put it in their room and go play it. They never bought games for it. I had to spend my own fucking allowance to buy games. I only bought 3 games on there. 2 games, which were 2 RPGs. I didn't even know what RPGs were back then, but all I had on my Game Boy Color was RPGs. So I knew what they kind of looked like. I knew what they kind of were. I didn't even know it was called RPGs. I just knew I liked that type of game. So my dad would take me to like this wannabe before EB Games even existed. It was like these retail stores and shit. So he took me to one of those. They had a NES game. It had a whole bunch of NES games in it, but it had a 2-pack NES game. And it was basically Final Fantasy 1 and 2 basically. So that's how I got into the Final Fantasy series. I didn't really like Final Fantasy. I thought that game was just way too hard. Everybody knows Final Fantasy 1 and 2 are just hard ass games. So I never really did get interested. Never really did play that game for too long. I did play both of them. Tried my best to get as far as I can, and I never really did get anywhere close to beating the game. After I defeat Garland, it was just like a one-shot stray. I was everywhere. I died so many times. I just decided to grind up to the point where there was no point of weapons because I was so overly grinded. I spent months just grinding, and I never really got anywhere in the game. But so that's how I got to Final Fantasy stuff like that for any NES. And my sister actually bought a game because I'd always get mad at them, always complain. They got tired of me complaining about like it's my game and stuff like that. Like these are my games, this is my game system and stuff like that. So they're all right. So both of my sisters pitched in and got a little fucking NES game. It was the only NES game, the only game in my childhood that wasn't an RPG that I played, and it was really a racing game. And my two sisters would always play that shit in my room. Always be fucking. I'd always catch them after school in my room playing that little race. Some like I don't know, some racing game, 2-player racing game. If you ask me, it wasn't even that fun. It was really whack ass racing game. I still played the fuck out of it though, so guess I can't complain that much. But yeah, guys, this is GuruGuru Garaktas. I don't know what's going on right now. I was talking while I was watching, but I don't know what's going on. So we entered this time travel machine to go follow one of these robotic-looking things. So I guess he's gonna be our ally. And these character sprites are gigantically big, and they're ugly-looking. But can't always get what you ask for. They probably wanted the graphics to be better, just like Megami Tensei. So they probably thought it would sell if it looked just like Megami Tensei. Because the last Bible series is probably the best series I've ever played. Just the concept of playing Revelations of Demon Slayer was just the best game ever. So anything related to that is good to me. But yeah, so that's basically my little childhood background right there. I did get an SNES game, but I did get an SNES thingy for. It was the last thing my dad ever bought for me before he left the family. Unfortunately, sadly to say, I'm not gonna get too personal with you guys, but that's what happened. The last thing he left me, a little present. It was like on a holiday or some shit, and he just bought it for me, and he left. But yeah, and I got a badass fucking SNES. I was so happy with Super Famicom. Oh my god, I had these 3 RPG games on there. We were going to let's play them, of course, obviously. Yeah, so the three games were the first game actually that we first played was Dream Maze. So Dream Maze was like this Japanese game. I thought it was cool. I seen the box art while I was in a retail store one time, and they had Japanese games too. They had one section. It was just like literally one aisle, not even an aisle, just literally like one like bookcase shelf, like one just section full of Japanese games, and it would always get refilled and shit like that. But that was basically it. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. And so I picked up some games from there, some three games because I already had 3 games for everything else. I was like, I might as well pick up 3 games as well. So Yeah, so the games I got, I can't fully remember two of the games. I do remember one of the games though, and one of the games was, yeah, Dream Maze, obviously Dream Maze. I'm pretty sure that the second game was a strategy RPG. I'm pretty sure it was a it was a strategy RPG. It was something like fuck, Kidao Senshi Cross Dimension, some bullshit like that. Some like robot cross dimension type game and shit. Um, yeah, so that's it's kind of like Battle Robot Retsuden, but it was just kind of like a different. It's well, totally different, and it was in Japanese too as well. So I didn't really know how to play the game either. But that's what wanted to make me learn. And then the third game I bought was not in Japanese because I just didn't want to play Japanese games all the time for my Super Famicom. So I got another game that was in Japanese and played the hell out of that. And that game is what was that fucking game? Oh my god. Refresh my memory here. I remember that fucking game. What was it? What the fuck was that game? I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to you guys on that. I don't remember what that game was for some fucking reason. I should. It's my childhood. Um, this motherfucker. What do you want from me? Damn it. This guy's always being a dick to me. I completely forgot about the game. I'm just over here rambling off and shit. But yeah, playing this weirdo game and shit. I don't know what's going on. We're talking to the king. I don't know why I'm so distracted right now, but whatever. This little thing wants to be my partner in crime, so I guess he'll be my ally. I'll see how good he is. We'll see how useful he is. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we equipped. So I'm pretty sure we equipped this little sword right here, did we? No, we didn't. Okay, now we are equipped. We don't have any money to buy anything looking good and shit, so I guess here's this little fucking guy again. Yes, you can join my team. I'm just playing. No, you're stupid. So this looks just like Megami Tensei Gaiden. We're just gonna explore a little bit of the game. We're not gonna play too much of it. I've already rambled on too much. So you can see it's exactly, they literally copied the exact same format. You can see with the HP, the font, and stuff like that, it's clearly Revelations. I think that's pretty funny, but whatever. So, we already gained a level? That fucking quick? Damn. Oh, that's weird. This is a big ass island. We'll probably come out with a part 2 of this game. We will, most likely. Yes, we will. We will come out with a part 2 of this game. Just because I'm quite interested into it. It's pretty funny looking how they made a clone of Revelations, one of my favorite games. But whatever. And we died. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Thank you. Yeah, I guess we can save. Oh no, you're just healing me. Why thank you. Why thank you a lot. Oh, we can actually run. So they did put the run mechanic in the game. For fucking once. Not on the overworld map though. Not on the overworld map though. Let's actually go up here, check up here. Let's check our spells and shit. Actually, that's the wrong skill. Let's go back right here. Okay, so auto is not that effective. Auto is gonna get me killed. Yeah. Okay, so maybe this game is just a little bit too hard. But yeah, we'll come out with a part 2 of this game, GuruGuru Garaktas, and that'll be it. And then we'll be moving on to some more Let's Play. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of GuruGuru Garaktas, swirly, whatever Garaktas means. And yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, fans. Bye-bye.